Really hard to do this with a fuck thumb. Like really hard. It's borderline impossible. I had this grand plan. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna buy a grinder. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna grind off the caps at broad daylight with high vis on, and then I'm gonna do this kickflip 50.
So fucking unfair!
Life is a war for everybody. It just depends whether you enjoy it or not. I just get to enjoy it. Yeah, I fucking love it. I love the war. This is so typical Tasmanian right now. Bit fucking grim, isn't it? Fucking my old shithole skate park. But hey, fucking shaped who I am. This is what it's like all the time.
Yeah.
Except when it's not. So right there, that's where my house is, underneath that mountain. I used to skate, or like try to skate. It was fucking rough. I used to try to skate from home all the way down here. I would do it so many times. It was kind of nice though, because by the time I'd be down here, I'd be warmed up. But
And how far away from
it's probably like 5Ks, I'd say, 5 kilometers, which is probably, I don't know, like 2.5, 3 miles for the Yanks out there. This curve ledge is what I used to skate all the time. I remember like it was the time that the DC video came out, and I used to just skate this for fucking hours, just pretending I was Ave at those like, you know, those fucking curve ledges that he skates.
Do you have like TikTok or YouTube?
No TikTok. Too old for that. We're Hillcrest, where the handrail dreams began. This is like the main spot I'd say the main spot in Tasmania, like fully Tasmania. That's like rails.
Yeah.
I reckon it's probably the best rail spot in Tasmania. This is like the first, I'd say, big rail that I ever skated. So I remember having a day here when I was like, it's like my 15th birthday. And I remember I did like 5 tricks down it really easily, and tricks I'd never done down anything. I just remember like that was the feeling after that was just like, holy shit, I like handrails. This is what I want to do. Oh my God, sorry. One thing I never learned was how to throw down. Yeah, it's been 20 years since I've done that. That's fucking crazy. Woo! Not much has changed. Let's go grind the double king. Be fun. I'm warmed up now. I kind of grind it every time I come back to Tasmania because it's kind of fun. And I don't know, it's just really cool. I like this rail. But I hate it at the same time, it's shit. But. Ah! Oh, I forgot how bad this run up is. Why do I do this to myself every time? The double kink is really, it's like kind of huge for me because I remember like back in the day, like this guy from UK, Chris Oliver, he came here and it was the first pro skateboarder. It was like him and Morgan Campbell and this guy Jaffa. They came here and like did a demo at this skate park, and it was the first time I'd ever seen like good skateboarders. And then I remember hearing rumors that he grinded this and it came out in this Tasmanian video, and I just remember being so blown away. I was like, how the fuck could people do that here? If I don't go for this one, I'm not going to do the kickflip 50 in Sydney. So I really want to do that, so I have to do this. Fucking hell. I wanted to do the kickflip 50 so bad. I was just like, I had to do it. Oh dear. I've tried to do it from here. I just never cared enough. Actually, that's a lie. I have cared. Yeah, I came here to do it once and I tried to do this other 50-50 and split my arsehole open. Really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was like first day.
Yeah, first 10 minutes of the trip. Dude, I can do it. Fuck, I can do it. Ow! 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 Oh no. Oh no.
Every Christmas he comes back to do it.
Yeah.
There it was.
Oh, my thumb's broken. Fucked up my good thumb.
Hold on, let me get a focus. Oh my god, look at that thumb, dude.
So my thumbs have really fucking taken it.
One day he came home from school and he had a skateboard that he borrowed from one of the kids at school, and that was it. It was in his arms and he never put it down. Look, when he was really young, we used to have horses, and I think he got a lot of balance from riding horses, and when you got horses you fall off horses. His horse stood on his head and nearly ripped his ear off. I had to take him to the hospital, and he got the ear sewn back on without no anaesthetic. He got his ear put back on.
Did they do that?
Well, because you didn't want it.
That sounds fucking horrible.
Yeah, I know, but you did it. And then there was another instance about, a month later, he stuck his hands into the blender to see what would happen. And, ripped the tops of his nails off. And I had to make a decision which hospital to go to, because I didn't want to go to the same hospital we went to before, because
Think you were abusing
they were thinking I was abusing him. You remember that?
Yeah,
And I said, oh, fuck, where are we going to go? And,
do that.
and so I took him there.
No, because I'd been 3 times that.
That's right.
I remember I fell off the swing.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
broke my arm.
Yeah, that's right. So we better go to the other hospital to make sure I don't get too many questions about it. But he was always experimenting, and he had a very high tolerance of pain.
When Dustin started fucking with me and wanted me to be a part of like his team in Australia, that was when I was like, holy shit, like,
Yeah, it got a little bit bigger than what
yeah,
you weren't skating for anyone prior to that, really.
not
like
really.
Jimmy's and shit like that.
Yeah, nah, not really. The war began, I guess, when, your favorite skateboarder takes a chance on you. Like, definitely started then, for sure. And I guess that's when I started taking it a lot more serious. I guess you can kind of tell by like the amount of, my wars, like people know me in skateboarding as someone that tries really hard. Like even when I go to demos now, like people don't comment on how well I'm skating or like how much I rip. They're just like, they're always like, oh, yeah, it was sick to see you battle that trick. So I feel like there's a lot of, I don't really give up. I feel like I try really hard when it comes to that shit. I guess it's just the passion side of it. I guess I have a lot of passion for it.
Fuck this! Fuck this spot!
It's just not fucking fun.
This is so fucking typical. This! Fucking hate this!
To fucking go through Lake fucking Woolloomooloo to fucking land a trick. It's the pressure that's getting to me that makes me eat shit. I don't know, but it's just been, I don't know. I've just been getting pretty unlucky with it. And I guess when it happens to you a few times, like you almost think about, could this be the attempt that I eat shit even though I just landed it? So maybe that kind of fucks with my headspace as well. I feel like it's just been this whole video part, really.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean the pressure of like flying to a different city and like having a hotel, and when you go like months without getting anything and you're just kind of eating shit, yeah, it's hard to stomach sometimes. It's hard to really take that. Also too, it's like wasting people's time. I don't know, it kind of damages your confidence. It's mostly self-doubt just because of, just the way that I am as a person. I feel like I do doubt myself a lot, and I feel like skateboarding is all about confidence. When you don't have confidence, things get a bit harder.
No. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
Back when I was a kid, my nickname was Spongy, and it was named after this one kid in like this video called Play that Tim Dunn made in Australia, and he used to try shit that he couldn't do and just eat shit. And I was just like the Tasmanian Spongy, just because I would try dumb shit and sometimes get away with it. I mean, I feel like I'm just doing the same shit. Like, I feel like it hasn't changed at all. I'm still that guy. Yeah, I'm just the older version of someone that's biting off more than they can fucking chew at all times.
Yep.
To other people looking in, yeah, definitely, it's like a war, and probably a lot of people think like, why the fuck does he do this? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It looks like he's having the worst fucking time ever. I thought that as I would get older, I would get over it and I wouldn't be as into it as I am, but it's only got funner, even when it's really hard and draining. Like, it's almost funny to me that I'm still doing this shit and that I'm still, like, you know, in my 30s jumping down handrails for days on end, you know what I mean? Like, trying a trick that a lot of people could probably do a lot easier than me.
Is he at war with it? I don't think so, because I think he loves it so much that there's no war.
No.
You just love doing it. And I go, well, why would you want to do that? But, you know, and then the accidents happen and you don't really care.
There's been so many times where I'm like, that's it, I'm over it, I'm done. And then I'll like sleep on it and wake up and be like, oh no.
No, that's okay.
I could have definitely made everything a lot easier for myself if I just chose a different career path in life. I definitely chose the one that is a war. The constant war with myself, with the spots, like everything has been a battle. I think I'm a little bit of a masochist when it comes to that sort of shit. I don't know where it stems from, but definitely have put myself through it.
Oh, well, I'm a psycho. I suppose he gets that sort of, you know, daredevil sort of stuff a bit for me. I used to get phone calls from skate parks, you know, oh, come and pick your son up. His wrist is at right angles to the rest of his body.
Like, sometimes I love the challenge, sometimes I'm fucking over it. Also too, I don't make things easy on myself. I don't really pick like the right tricks, as you can fucking tell.
The one that really worried me when he was sort of first into doing a lot of street skating was in Melbourne. I think it was up the top of Collins Street, or was it up? Do you remember that? And I mean,
that's one I almost actually died.
Yeah, I said, oh, that's my son who I love.
Yeah. Hope you're alright, Gav.
I'm probably his biggest fan because I watch everything that he puts out. Not like his mum, because his mum doesn't like watching him get hurt, but I watch it. And
You like seeing me get hurt? Huh?
well, I like it, and it's karma. And when there's a new thing that you put out, I go around to everyone in the office and say, oh, have you seen the latest from Gav? And one guy said to me, my God, I've never seen anyone as tough as that.
No, this is not good.
No, he's not. He's not all good.
You sure? I think I'm ready to go to hospital.
Really?
You sure?
It's significant because it took me like 7 months to do, and like trying every week pretty much. I broke 4 ribs trying this. This rail's caused me some pain. So I went to the States in 2015 and then I came back and then I went back in 2016, so did the same sort of stint for 6 months. And then that 2016 time just didn't go that well. I was like over it. I just like didn't really mesh with who I was skating with because I was trying to get on another team. And at that stage, you know, there was no real hope for like someone that was 26, 27 trying to fucking make it as a rail skateboarder in skateboarding. I don't know, I felt like I'd missed the boat. The professional side was just kind of like over for me. That My War like rebooted my career. Like it went from like me not having a hope in hell of doing shit to me going back to the States like 2 weeks later to go and fucking ride for zero. In my head, I thought I was gonna take the fucking corner and bomb the hill, but that was a fucking lie. Just straight hip and shoulder to fucking car, dented the fuck out of it. Just didn't even get to roll. What would I say to a young me? Probably like chill the fuck out and like don't be so mad and angry and like down on yourself, because in skateboarding there's two types of angry. There's angry where it's like you're gonna fucking do it and you're like determined, and there's self-hatred anger where it's all in yourself and it just makes everything hard and it's hard to be around for other people. So like I've lost friends because of like that sort of attitude, and I feel like that's probably the biggest regret on the way that I am.
Fucking unfair! Fuck!
Glad that was fucking funny, guys. I've been trying this kickflip back 50 for 10 years. Like I tried it once with the run up being really bad. I couldn't do it. I went back with like as much ply as I needed to have good run up just so I could like try to do it. But I could never do it. I think I grinded it. I think I may have put one down. They redid the run up and they made it really smooth. And of course, can't keep away from torture. I had to shoot an Adidas ad. Got really close, I stomped the kickflip 50. Last time that I tried, I was leaving for the States the next day. I like had a freak accident. When you try a trick for like over 1,000 times, like chances are you're probably gonna have a bad slam. But yeah, one of the attempts I just landed back on my board and went back and hit the fuck out of my head. I knocked myself out for a second, but it really wasn't that bad. I went to the hospital, got checked out, it was sweet. And yeah, the whole purpose of this trip was to come back and do it. But we had a bit of a hotel my war. I couldn't break in my shoes in time. The rail got knobbed again. I don't know why. Maybe it was me screaming that made them cap it.
Oh, you fucking cunt! So fucking mad! Oh, you fuck! Man! I want to do it so bad and it just goes bleh next to the fucking hover.
There's also like a lot of pressure for me to land it because it is a DNL ad and I don't feel great about that. And I probably should have landed it before even getting it sent in, but you know, these things fucking happen. All right, can you guys? Happy? Yeah, I just needed to clean it up real quick.
You got the keys?
I went back to the rail in the afternoon to try it because I knew I had to try it, and I just couldn't get myself to even want to try it. I feel like the PTSD from hitting my head and stuff is just too much.
Someone told you.
I'm still doing it for myself, and skateboarding is definitely all for me, and it's for my gratification. But I feel like saying it's a war is like a bit of a dramatization of it, because I do love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, that's a big.
Is it big?
What you see is what you get. He won't change for anyone. He never has. So I fucking love the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a legend.